that. Well, we'll take a quick look at how many people are coming in. This is how many people are currently coming in or currently participating in the event. Oh my God, there's a lot of people. It looks like they're going all the way out to Endeavor Bridge. So on the other hand, it looks like nobody's at the Seaplane base. So guess what? Good for us. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this so we can focus on flying. And let's go ahead and do our ground call out. All right. So just let me confirm that I'm on COM2, that's 12185. Fond du Lac ground, Beaver 731 November Echo, ready for VFR taxi.
November 731 November Echo, Fond du Lac ground, runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 36, taxi via Alpha, 1 November Echo. All right. Let's do this. Make sure I pull the right parking brake. I don't want to pull the wrong one.
November 209er Kilo, Fond du Lac Tower, make left crosswind, runway 36.
Also, why am I not here? Hold on. Pitot heat, sure. Nav light, beacon light. We don't need the landing light or the strobes just yet because we're not on the runway. So let's go ahead and give that the beans. There we go. Make sure we're clear of any other traffic on the taxiway. Cleared Alpha to 36. There's traffic taken off. Can see somebody else on the network. Oh, they might have been landing? I thought they were taking off though. Yeah, they're taking off. There they go. Great. Okie dokie. This is the last 30 minutes of the event, so shouldn't take too long to get over there. And then we'll stop and take a look at the Seaplane base scenery. How's this? This plane sounds so much quieter than the other. Holding for ground ops. Boy, the Corsair was super loud and noisy. I gotta figure out why flow isn't working for the ATC bot. That's kind of annoying. They updated flow recently, but I haven't looked at I haven't read the manual, so I don't know if maybe there's something else I need to do. Okay, so let me go over here and make sure that I'm on COM 1. I'm broadcasting and receiving. On COM 1, it shows me on 120.4. That's Fond du Lac Tower. We're going to go ahead and call that out. Fond du Lac Tower, Beaver 731 November Echo is holding short at runway 36 for VFR departure.
November 1 November Echo, Fond du Lac Tower, make left crosswind departure, runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Left crosswind departure, runway 36, cleared for takeoff, 1 November Echo. Alright, mixture rich.
Runway 36.
Landing lights, strobe lights.
Runway 36, 5,900 feet remaining.
Thank you, Miss Foreflight. Okay, here we go. And action. There's the sound. Listen to that big radial roar. Give it a little bit of nose up, and she's off. What a great aircraft. Okay, we'll angle a little bit, just make sure nobody else is coming in. Cross traffic. Go ahead and lower our RPM a little bit. Trim up for success. All right. Do we have somebody out there? I thought I saw a glimmer. The funny thing about Microsoft Flight Sim is that you have, when you see the glimmer like that, you can only see it at certain zoom settings. Okay, so gear is coming up. And we're doing our crosswind. All right, now it's just a matter of getting out of the Fond du Lac airspace, and we will do our... There's Fond du Lac. Say bye-bye. And we'll just keep following westbound. Easy peasy. All right, let's see. We're at 1,500. A little bit slow, 80 knots. Can probably speed that up. Let's go ahead. Flaps are... We've got no flaps, so flaps are clean. Go ahead and turn this down a little bit. I didn't realize the engine noise would kick up when I went max throttle. Got the canoe all set. So we have a couple different options here. Since we're going out westbound, we don't actually have to... whoops, sorry. Ah! I'm just going to lock the view because I have to look around a little bit. Okay, so we're basically going westbound. Once we get outside of the Fond du Lac territory, then we can turn north. So we'll just keep following this road out, and we're at 2,200. And 3:35, so we got about 25 minutes left in this event. We'll go down to 2,000. Now, one thing that's interesting here is what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to do a zigzag. You know what? I think my first approach is probably the better one because I don't want to mess up with incoming. We have departures that are coming in from Oshkosh on a 150 radial. They're going basically out over the land, and we've also got
Charlie Zulu Fond du Lac Tower, enter right base runway 27, report 2 miles.
Right base for 27 will report a 2-mile final for 737 Charlie Zulu.
Oh, so that guy's coming in right base 27, which means he is going to be coming in that way because 27 is pointing this way. So he's coming in over Fond du Lac right now. So we're going to angle a little bit away. He's on the other side of the airport, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we're right on the edge of the airspace, so basically what I want to do is I want to go around. I can also just climb up. That's another way to get around it. There we go. I don't know if this thing is going to show range rings. Oh, it does not. Why? Because it's usually that's untowered, so it's not going to give us range rings on Fond du Lac. That's okay. How's our altitude doing? We're at 3,500. So 3,500 is above the airspace. That sounds good to me. So we'll just stay up above here. that's a VFR altitude for heading eastbound. So we're coming about to the east. Go ahead and trim out for level flight. And we can just fly over Fond du Lac again. So kind of my plan is just to fly over Fond du Lac's airspace down, you know, along the coast there. And the thing that we have to do as I won't do it until we get away from Fond du Lac's airspace. I'm wondering, actually, we've got traffic directly in front of us. You know what? So I don't want to conflict with them. I'm going to go this direction. Give us a little bit more space. We'll see where he ends up. I don't know if there's warbird arrivals that are trying to leave at the same time, but... go ahead and lighten the mix a little bit. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Okay, we got somebody on the ground down there. I want to keep my eyes on this traffic. The visibility in this thing isn't the best, but you know. Still got him over there. Okay, it looks like he's coming westbound. Go ahead and keep my VFR altitudes. Picking up some speed now. Still got eyes on that guy. Don't see anything over here. Anybody over on this side? Nope. A little hard to see there. Okay, get back down to 3,500. Traffic in sight. Looks like he's still heading westbound. Alright, so we're staying on Fond du Lac's frequency just in case they have any heads up. Want to keep that traffic in sight. Okay, so we're now coming in behind him, so I'm going to go ahead and turn north and down. There he is. Looks like maybe a Cessna or something. Maybe a 182. Okay, good. I kept the traffic in sight. Let's keep going over here. We want to stay above the airspace and basically outbound. Now we are kind of in the space of the warbird arrival, so I'm going to keep my speed up here and basically stay over. Oh, there's traffic below. What's he doing? How you doing?
Fond du Lac Tower, Kodiak 2102 Whiskey, 8 miles southeast, full stop landing with November.
Oh yeah,
November
he's
210 Whiskey, Fond du
coming in
Lac
there.
Tower, make straight in, runway 27, report 2 miles.
Straight in 27, report 2 miles, 0
Oh, he's
Contact November 1 Super Studio, Vision Jet, 7 southwest, transit northeast bound at 28.
November 2 Victor Juliet approved.
all right. So far, so good.
And Cessna 737 Charlie Zulu on a 2 mile final.
November 7 Charlie Zulu, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land for 737 Charlie Zulu.
We want to get out here, and then we want to.
Walker 380, Fond du Lac ground, runway 36, XB Alpha.
Sorry. Have to have some awareness of where Fond du Lac's ring is. That's why I'm looking down. I just want to keep our altitude above 3,500, and I'm keeping kind of well to the right of Warbird Island because the Warbird approach should be straight in this way. In fact, I see somebody traffic over there. Once we get clear of, we're not quite clear of Fond du Lac. I think that road there is kind of the landmark that we look for. Okay, we're at 3,500. Okay, now we're clear.
Fond du Lac Tower, Skyhawk 618 Tango Delta, 7.6 miles to the north.
So now we need to go down to 1,300. There's traffic coming. I think he's coming towards us. You can see his landing lights. Now,
Fond du Lac Tower, Skyhawk 618 Tango Delta, 7 miles to the north. Inbound full stop with November.
now what we need to do.
Tango Delta, Fond du Lac Tower, enter right base, runway 27, report 2 miles.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that may happen here.
618 Tango Delta.
Tower 02 Whiskey, just inside 2 miles.
Let's go ahead and switch this.
November 02 Whiskey.
We're off of Fond du Lac. We're on Unicom now. The other thing that we want to do is basically just turn off. There. Now we're not squawking anymore. With your transponder off. Okay, yep. That is correct. Okay, let's see. Unicom. We are now down at 1,600, 1,500. I can see somebody else heading straight for us, so we're going to veer off to the right here. The rule is if you have traffic heading straight at you, then turn to the right of that traffic. We need to be down at 1,300, and we are about... lots of stuff here. I'm running out of hands. Okay, we need to be about 5 miles southwest or southeast. Let's see. What's the seaplane base name? Ah. Seaplane traffic, Beaver 731 November Echo is 5 miles to the southeast, inbound to land seaplane. Okay, I'm not low enough. Flying over the water is somewhat disorienting because you can't really tell altitudes without the ground visual reference. And we have to come in quite low. So we've got our landing gear is up. How's our fuel state? We're almost done with our rear tank. I'm gonna start taking from the front tank. We're at 1300. Seaplane base traffic, Beaver 731 November Echo is 3 miles to the southeast. Inbound to land at 1,300. We'll be making up for a southwest landing on the seaplane. All right, because winds are calm, we don't actually have a problem with having to worry about which direction we're landing in. So the way the seaplane base is oriented is there's a big, we basically just turn southwest, and then there's a little path inward. So we have our transponder off, and we are just about to enter into the Oshkosh Class D. So that's why we want to be below 1300. Okay, so we're at or below 1300. We just want to maintain that picture. Okay, so our approach flaps, landing flaps are like that line down. So we're going to go ahead and start slowing for landing, configure for landing. So start bringing our flaps in. We've got traffic coming straight for us. Seaplane base, Beaver 731 November Echo is left base for southwest landing. Seaplane. Got somebody over here quite low. Well, there's somebody up above. I see another guy flickering. I don't know. He's got his strobes on, but let's go ahead and bring in another notch of flaps. We're at 1,000. Seaplane base traffic, Beaver 731 November Echo is on a 1 mile final for southwest landing. Seaplane. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our landing flaps. There we go. Bring our throttle back, max RPMs, mixture full rich. Prepare for landing. Bring the throttle all the way back. Try to get a reference. Whoa, we just kind of came down right on the... This is so super glassy, there's no reference. So keep the nose back as much as possible. Wait until we kind of slow our speed here. Go ahead and drop the water rudder. There's the water rudder. And there we are. Calm as glass. And that is the entry to the inner part, the pier. So we're going to go ahead and go over there. Then we'll show you a little bit of the seaplane base. Seaplane traffic, Beaver 731 November Echo is down and clear of the southwest landing area, taxiing to the piers. Seaplane. All right, and it's 3:51. We got 10 minutes to spare. Go ahead and keep our throttle up. There we come in. Oh, isn't that picture perfect? That's awesome. I'm using some mods here. One is the Rex AccuSeasons, so it lets me shorten the trees a little bit. Here's some of the other people. I've got these actually aren't people. These are this is part of the Pilot Edge scenery. So once we go over here and park, we'll take a quick tour of this. I didn't hear anybody on Unicom, so I'm guessing nobody did the thing. All right, let's go ahead and see how well I can park this thing. Probably come in and bonk it. All right. I know how close that is. Oh, we're gonna be too close. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, that's a hit. Where were my dock hands? Nobody saw that. Nobody clipped that. Wait, there's supposed to be this thing. No, it's not attached skis. Come on, don't be silly. Isn't it anchor? This canoe. I forget how the anchor works. Okay, I know there's an anchor. I just don't remember what it is. I guess I just have to angle it in like this. This is not how you park a seaplane, by the way. We're just gonna yeah. No, that's fine. That'll buff out. Is it gonna stop or is it just gonna keep going? There we go. Like a glove. All right. There's nobody on here anyway, so we're not hearing anything. Might as well go ahead and shut this down. Mix to idle. Landing lights off. Should have done that in a different order. Good thing too, we're probably out of fuel. That's fine. Why is my... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Avionics off. Battery off. There we go. Alright. Welcome to the Seaplane base at Oshkosh. This is very quiet. I don't see anybody around here.